Hey, everybody, how's it going? I mean, we need to be honest. We missed you all. That's all this really is. We didn't go live over the weekends, and it's just like, all right, well, it's been days. It's been days.
Yep, I've resorted to sitting now because I've been working on this thing we're going to announce at some point. This whole scoring situation, because last week I decided, scoring's going to be about announced next week, and now I'm realizing procrastinating last week. Scott has to do it now.
Look, you always make decisions on what present Scott needs to do. Like,
That's probably
I
a good idea.
I loved How I Met Your Mother. This, we're losing him. Where is he? Where's he going? Where's he going? Hey,
There we go. What's up?
and in How I Met Your Mother is where like I really got the phrase, "Oh, that's a future Russ problem." Yeah, and exactly. So whenever there's something goes on, and you do what you can to make it okay now, that's a future Russ problem. It's a future Scott scoring.
Yeah.
Future Scott problem.
Usually past Scott is really good about like coding something that future Scott will need and things like that. He's a good dude, but he did not help me out on this one.
Look, past Scott tried his best, and that's what you need to remember.
You see, I don't think he did though. That's the
Look,
point of
you
contention here.
don't talk bad about past Scott. That's my friend.
Oh, that is true. That is true. Oh,
Future Scott isn't.
future Scott, not
That's
so
still
much.
up for debate.
I don't know future Scott well enough just yet.
So we're live. We want
We
to do
are.
anything fun?
I mean, I still have a ton of anagrams to play, so I want to pull one up because this one really just made me laugh.
Okay. Tar.
Now, I will say I took the word "the" out of the title because this just made me too happy.
Okay.
Not quite, Adam C. Yeah, Star Trek, you got me. Yes, there you go.
All right. Nice. I like it.
Yay, spam calls. Oh, here we go. People are starting to get it. It's The Godfather.
Okay.
Well,
right.
I'm really curious what my clues were. Because he had the kitty with him, and then the logo is the marionette.
I like it. I like it. Good job.
So did anyone win anything?
No, that's just for funsies.
Oh. So why do they come here?
For funsies.
Why do people come here?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they think I'm gonna.
That's what my wife said anyway. She goes, "Why do people listen to you guys?"
I kind of agree with your wife. Maybe the chat can tell us why they show up.
Do you want to know why they show up? They show up for funky tangerines, son.
Funky. Oh boy!
And it's a tangerine with an afro and nice and big sunglasses.
I don't know this one.
This one is much
that
harder.
One's got me.
And I mean, I'll give a little bit of a hint before we get to the actual hints. It's an older movie, and that means very different things for different people in the chat. But it is absolutely an older movie, depending on who you are. How old?
I mean, older for us, or it's in our wheelhouse.
It is older than us.
Wow.
No, wouldn't be that.
I was gonna say Willy Wonka.
There was no W in there.
And there was no W.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, We're talking 1940s here.
Look at the screen. I put my hints up.
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life. That's absolutely not right at all. I mean, I used a very specific picture to in case, because I knew this would be this, like, people won't go, hey. Young Frankenstein? Anyone?
Yep. I mean, obviously, yeah.
Use the actual, that's the brain they took for him. And then the putting on the Ritz at the end. Such a good movie.
So, do we want to give a hint to the scoring? Nah.
No.
No?
No.
We'll see.
Wh-
Maybe by the end of the show, I'll decide. I don't think we're gonna announce the scoring today. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday.
I don't know. Well, let's put it this way. We're going live tomorrow. We'll see what happens
Yeah,
then.
we're going live tomorrow. We're going live Wednesday. I won't be here Thursday, so if you guys go live, it's not gonna be me.
If I will make you a promise. Here's this promise, and this is, I have not said this to Scott yet. So if Scott does not reveal scoring by Wednesday,
Yeah.
I'm going live on Thursday, and I'm going to make up the scoring as I go along.
I love it. I love it. Oh man.
Now that's a deadline for you, Scott. There's some motivation to get that done. Either you create the scoring, or I do it on a whim.
Yeah, that's all right. All right. That's a solid threat there, Russ. All right.
So you're kind of narrowing it down.
Me?
Well, we knew it was going to be this week, and Scott just said he's not around Thursday or Friday, so it was pretty narrowed down on its own. Well, this leads to a few things.
If I have it done tomorrow, we'll do it tomorrow. If I don't have it done tomorrow, I'll do it Wednesday. And if I don't have it done Wednesday, Russ will make it up on Thursday. I feel like that's the deal.
Yeah, that works.
I love when people know me well enough to just say things that make me so angry.
I would love to run some data on two tight end now.
No, don't even bother.
No,
it's awful.
I think I've told you, and I think you've heard on Commission Impossible. I did a study on two tight end scoring systems, fantasy leagues with two required tight ends. And it was over the course of 5 years and like 30 different leagues and every season of those leagues. And overwhelmingly, you had to have a top three tight end or you just couldn't win. If you entered the season and you didn't have a top three tight end, oh, you're playing for next year. You've lost already. It was the most detrimental scoring or setting I've ever encountered researching fantasy football in my entire life. There's nothing more detrimental to a league's parity than two tight end. But I was going to say, I would like to do it now that tight ends start to feel they're getting a little deeper. So like, I feel like last year and maybe the next couple of years, we'll see like it not be as bad.
Start it now. Yeah.
But there was if I start it now, but there was a good decade or so where the top three tight ends were just so far above everybody that you basically lost your league in a two tight end league if you didn't have one of the top three.
I legitimately think that might have been one of the first times I ever DM'd you was when you had the Commission Possible about the two tight end leagues and not liking them. I was just like, yes, finally. Yes. Thank you.
Oh, yep. Yeah. It's, I mean, my dislike just comes from the data that I don't like a league where you could be week 4 and you're like, I don't have a top three tight end, so I can't win.
Yeah, no,
Like,
it's over already. Yeah.
I don't like a league that does that. I like people to have a chance.
All right, so let's address this question. How many shirts is too many shirts? Well, first of all, yes, buying for the whole family is absolutely encouraged. Buying for complete strangers on the street is absolutely encouraged. First of all, there is no such thing as too many shirts. If you want to see why we're talking about this, shop.fantasycares.com, or I believe you set up fantasycares.org/shop. confirmation on
I
that one?
did. I did. You were
Okay.
talking to me. Sorry.
Yep.
Yes, I did. fantasycures.org/shop or scottfishbowl.com/shop.
Yeah, so shop. Yeah, exactly.
Get 'em
Go
everywhere.
see all. Go and then just shake your fists in a joyous rage at Bob, Steven, and Jordan for the amazing, amazing designs they did.
Incredible work.
So good. And Alex, don't you worry, John will get nowhere near SFB scoring.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I have about 4 ideas that I've thought about a decent amount. One, I'm really hampered by a couple things. And it's
You
gonna
said
be
you wouldn't talk about me like this in public again, Scott.
no, it's not you. It's just that, you know, certain platforms just make it
Not
make it a little
you,
more
it's me.
difficult.
That is the movie quote of the year.
The movie quote of the year. I know it's me.
It's not you, it's me.
Settlers of Canton?
Oh yeah, from Milestone, the bar near the expo.
Huh. Interesting. I like it.
So
very cool.
to Genie's creation, I will not confirm nor deny, but I will say if you have some ideas, throw them in the comments of this YouTube video, and we will see if our drawers, illustrators' hands have fallen off yet from the amount of work they have done. If they have not, we'll see if we can get some more. I will say in good time, there will be hats and hoodies and all of that stuff, but we didn't want to hold out getting the t-shirts out. Like we were just far too excited with all of those designs that we needed to just get them out there. So we did the t-shirts first.
Yes, I'm excited for the hoodies. I know a lot of people are excited for the hats. I'm probably excited for the hoodies, even though I have like 40 hoodies. I feel like having another hoodie is always fun.
I'm not a baseball hat person. I'm a beanie person, and I have this now, so I don't like need. Like,
yeah, I have one of those too.
But I know Bob is absolutely a baseball hat person, a dad hat person. I think they're called now.
Mm-hmm.
I saw something.
I do have a thread. I do have a post going that people have been giving ideas. So feel free. So feel free to drop it in there, and if you have a shirt example, that would be awesome.
Ooh.
Yes. If you I'm gonna help Bob out on this one. There are a lot. First of all, only movies. There were a couple of TV shows in there. Only movies. But also, if you have an idea of a movie and you know that the logo for the movie is just the title in a block font that isn't recognizable whatsoever, give some ideas as to what you think the shirt should be. It's absolutely helpful. You're not stepping on toes or insulting anyone by trying to help out. At this point, they will love any help you can give them at all.
Yeah, we're up to 70 different requests.
Ooh, nice. You want to answer this Mark Perkowski question, Russ?
No, you can't buy a ticket into SFB 14.
No. It's not a thing we've ever allowed is buying your way in. You know, there have been a few rare charity-ish examples, but outside of those, we really avoid that. It's for everybody.
Oh yeah, and I need to point this out. So like, Bob has never heard of Princess Mononoke, and that broke my brain.
Yeah,
it bursted my brain.
Never heard of it. I literally sent it to Russ and said, never heard of it. So I now know who or what it is.
Yes, and it's fantastic. This is recommended. If you do something like this, I will push harder for your designs to get made, because
it would be recommended to not get it made.
John cannot draw for the life of him, so whenever he has an idea, it's so childish looking because it's just on his phone and he cuts and pastes and just does this real fast, and it's wonderful. It's so good.
Like his finger is used as an eye pencil, and it just doesn't work.
Do we want to give something away, Russ?
I think we do. Like, depends. Have we stalled long enough?
I think we stalled long enough for me to announce the scoring will be coming in the next 2 or so days. Yeah. Yes, let's give something away. There's 90 plus people in here. Let's give something away. That's always fun.
Hold on. Bob, look at the screen. Charlene, I need this.
Wow, that's a good one. That movie was my Ian's favorite movie for a while.
It's one of my comfort movies. Like when I'm not feeling well or I'm in a bad mood, I sit back and watch that movie. Like, and I was in San Francisco 2 years ago. I don't even remember how, but like, yeah, I chose, Big Hero 6 division for SFB.
I was there last year. I mean, and by San Francisco, do you just mean like an area of San Francisco?
San Francisco is the town is the city in the movie. It's like a combination of.
I know it is, but you said you were there.
Oh no, I was in the division.
Oh, in the division. Okay, I was gonna say I was in San Francisco just last year. My wife and I almost got hit by a driverless car. It was fun.
Oh,
it wasn't fun.
Like if you're gonna get hit by something in San Francisco, like you get hit by a trolley. I mean, like that's at least part of the decor of the town.
Yeah, a bunch of us had to jump out of the way. It nearly hit a bunch of us.
Well, in real life, that sounds terrible. But
those things are perfect, though. I don't know how that happened.
That's such a us kind of way. Like, oh man, Scott broke his leg. How did that happen? I need to jump out of the way of a driverless car. Yeah, that sounds about right.
No, I'm glad it was only me and my wife, and not my kids. Like, I feel like the time to pick them up and grab them and jump out of the way would have led to getting hit.
We have some amazing people in the chat right now. As you fish instead of as you wish from Princess Bride.
Oh, that is good. That is good. I was gonna say yes. We go there every couple of years. The maid of honor from our wedding lives there. One of our best friends. So, yeah. As you fish, that's great. That's great.
All right, so let's give something away. Let's do it. So, actually, I don't know if we opened the store at a very specific time. We wanted to make sure that every order of the early access shirts was sent out and gave it a few days to hope that everyone got them before we opened up the shop because it was early access. That's the entire point, right? You get it a little early. But we have a couple of extra.
We do. We have a few extra.
So we are going to give away a t-shirt. Now, clearly it depends on our availability of the size of the winner, but we're giving away a t-shirt to someone.
Yeah.
Size large through 3X.
How many styles do we have? 9, 12? How many styles?
12.
A total of 12.
12 different styles. And we have a handful of different sizes. So there's a coin flips chance we can accommodate the winner.
Yes,
we can or we can't.
One size of every shirt.
We'll get the winner something.
We'll definitely get the winner something. That is a very apt way to say it. So how do we want to give something away? Do we want to just...
And realistically, if someone needs a small and we don't have a small, a 3X will work. That'll fit on them.
Just make 2 out of them.
Yeah, there you go. Just cut it down, or like they do for movies, you just use a lot of hair clips in the back. And
we can slice the back, sew it back together, and send it.
Like this, right here. Joey is like, I want a Blockbuster XL. Well, I have a Blockbuster 2XL right here. Perfect. It's perfect for Joey. It's a 2XL.
He'll grow into it.
I know he wanted it that way.
If you pack on a few.
But all you have to do is gain a few pounds, Joey, and this could be yours. That's what I say. You can fit.
We make this joke every single time. Every single time, it's like, all right, we're just going to use this as the logo now. Well, there was that one time Scott did it for, I think it was the March Madness, right? And we actually sent out tweets.
Yeah, yeah. You know what we need to do? I've long thought there should be a Rebus type game, you know, with the little pictures that you try to figure out what it says based on a bunch of pictures like this, like an eyeball plus the, you know what I mean?
Oh, like classic concentration. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Rebus. They're called a Rebus. I would love to have John draw one.
Well, what's really funny was we did Dynasty Game Night live a couple of years ago at the Expo, and that was his game. He chose Classic Concentration, where he put together a bunch of pictures like that.
It's fun. It's fun.
Okay.
See, this is proof. This is proof right here. Claire's got the right idea. If you get one too big, it could just be your dress. I like it.
Who likes wearing pants? No one. So there you go. You get a
I'm
really
not wearing
big
pants
shirt.
right now.
Pants not required. Exactly.
Yeah.
Pants not required. So how do you want to give this shirt away?
Okay, let's give away a shirt. What?
Well, the question is: are we doing the wheel? Are we doing your thing? Are we doing the StreamYard grabber thing?
Yeah, let's not do the StreamYard grabber thing. We did that last time. That was.
All right, so let's go back to the wheel.
It's fine. I just feel like there's less drama in it. I don't.
There's so much less drama to it.
And I feel like it grabs not the right amount. Not everybody. I think it like scopes back like 3 minutes or something worth, and just. Oh yeah, I don't think everybody gets in.
Yeah, we're not consistent enough and fast enough to be able to do that with an actual time frame. All right, well, here we go. It's 2:56, and we'll give you 4 minutes. How about that? Until 3 o'clock. Type the word shirt in the chat, and you will get added to the wheel to win a shirt from the early access group. And again, it'll be very dependent on when or what size you are to see which shirt you have the option of getting. Bad time to turn around, right when I need to start typing is not when you should.
Wow. I was noticing that my board is starting to fill up again, but the problem is like I'm using like bigger Post-its now. So I have 2 sizes of Post-its going on the board. So it's just a lot. I'm way behind.
I'm up to 5 colors.
5 colors of Post-its?
Importance.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you use them for priority.
Yes. Yeah. Priority and project.
I was going to say mine are based on like area, like, yeah, project based. Yeah. Based on what they're for.
I just don't keep a list and forget things.
Jeez.
I keep a list and forget things. So.
Wait, I got something on. The people who did my woodworking, I don't know if people saw, I got some woodworking done in my entryway. They made me a bottle opener with my name on it and a fishbowl. Like, that's pretty nice of them. Wonder if they'd
someone suggested Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
I'll send them the link to Scott Fishbowl Playoff League 9.
I wonder if they'd be willing to make some of these for sending to the live drafts or something.
Those would go over well.
I do think they would.
They burned it in there? Is that what happened?
Looks like it.
It's laser engraved, yeah. Laser, yep. Yep. Laser. Yeah, now I got to think about this. I should write that down on one of my many Post-its. Do you know what came back finally again recently? And now I think we've got 3 or 4 episodes in a row recorded. Commission Impossible. You happy about that, Russ?
What's that?
Commission Impossible.
Never heard of it. What is it?
Oh, okay. All right, fine.
It's
the best show nobody's heard of.
It is.
But yeah,
we've been back. In general.
we've been back a couple weeks. Got one posting tomorrow morning. I got another one I got to edit that'll post the next week or 2 weeks from now, whatever it is. And gonna have Paul Charchian come on to talk about Empire Leagues for an episode and Guillotine Leagues for an episode. So we're gonna have them pretty steady here for the next month or two, maybe to end out the off season. Yes, Bobby saw the cubbies on my stairs. Pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about.
Oh
them.
Yeah, those came out really nice. I really like those.
Yeah. I mean, it was such wasted space before. Like we would come into the house and like throw stuff up there, like hats or gloves or keys or whatever, and that's about all it was good for. So, and the kids are just ecstatic about their own little.
Yeah, that's actually very
space.
cute. Yeah.
So, all right. Beer openers.
Dude, we have 92 people in here. We might have 92 people that have typed the word
that
shirt.
They want a shirt. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I'm feeling pretty good about the JJ extension. That means we have Justin and we got Justin Jefferson and JJ McCarthy for 5 years. Assuming we pick up the 5th-year option on McCarthy, but that'll be a 5-year run of JJ to JJ. That'll be pretty fun.
And JA, don't leave Addison out of that.
I swear that collusion is one of the more interesting things out there because the people are like, it never happens. It happens so much more than you think it does. Like so much more. And the people who think, oh, it happens all the time, you need to have trade vetoes. It happens so much less than those people think it does. It's like nobody. It's like in the middle of everybody. But it is definitely a thing out there. It's generally pretty hard to prove unless you have a good amount of data points, ways to prove it. We've done it a few times. We've conclusively proved it a few times.
I'm not above bugging the people in my league, like their phones, and tapping into them to try and see, like, look at their text messages and everything. It's what you got to do. It's what you got to do.
We had one guy a few years ago that it was so absurdly blatant. Just trades that would happen in the middle of the night in under 30 seconds from the same IP and stuff like that, like two friends and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like you're in all the exact same leagues together doing this together. Like, but that's only the tip, scratching the surface. But yeah, we've definitely caught it our fair share of times. There's no question about that.
Yeah, but it's also funny because so many people have collusion, like they're worried about collusion issues with like home leagues and leagues they put together, and like, don't play in leagues where your friends are crappy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, this probably is a thing out there. That there's a lot of collusion that just never gets caught because they're smart about it. There are a lot of colluders that are just so dumb about it. And when approached about collusion, it is borderline hilarious how the way people respond to being asked about their trade. Colluders have a certain mannerism or way, a couple different things they do. Non-colluders don't. And like, there's a clear divide. Like it's a pretty big red flag when you ask someone. It's almost like in their mind as they're responding to you, they know that they've done it, so they're like either overtly trying to prove they aren't, or they're like that's one example. But there's a few things they do in their replies that make
how quickly do they get angry? If it's immediately, they did it.
Yeah, they quickly. Yeah, they think they're, I convinced him, I tricked him. And I'm like, I've seen this enough times over all these years and thousands of leagues that, yeah, I can spot them pretty quick now. It's not that hard to spot. I will say the ones that he might be talking about where they're really good at collusion, but they don't get caught because, they keep it, they don't do anything crazy or whatnot. Yes, they may be colluding, but if they keep it that on the level that it's tough to catch, it's not much different than a person who's just bad at trading being in the league, and there's no guarantee of winning. And, you're probably not ruining the league with those types of colluders in there, but it sucks to have them. But oh man.
All right. I'm just going through the list to make sure there's a bunch of duplicates, so I'm taking them off. All right, here we go.
Yeah, you can see this too. There are times it looks like that they've typed and retyped it to to make sure they get the way they want to present themselves. There's definitely things. I'm excited for these live drafts. Oh my gosh. What? Oh my gosh, that's great. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that one. Oh, I'm sorry. That's just funny. I like that one.
We currently have 91 people watching us right now. We had 81 people type the word shirt.
Wow.
81 of 91.
Wow. Well, sounds like, how many shirts do we have to give away?
Not 81.
Okay. All right. Well, 81 people are about to have a chance at a shirt. So good for them. You want to pull up the there's the wheel. Oh. Ooh. Here we go.
This is me spinning the wheel. I'm spinning the wheel. Is it going to be Alex? Is it going to make it to Jerry? It's getting there. Is it going to be Alex? Alex Newman.
Alex Newman.
Congratulations. So, Alex, I want you to come in here and tell us what size shirt you are. Or if you don't want to do it in here, that's absolutely cool.
That's personal.
Yeah, throw me a DM at Dynasty Outhouse or at FantasyCares.org. Wow.
But Alex, just so you know, Russ does not need a DM of you shirtless to judge the size. If he asks for that, no. Just give him the size.
I just want to make sure everyone gets exactly what they need.
He says large, by the way.
Okay, awesome. Hold on. Since you're cool with that, let's actually larges we have a lot of. So let me sort this by size.
We'll see what possible shirts. Oh. You know what one I really probably should get is the Mighty Ducks one. I feel like that's the one I should wear to the Minneapolis Live or Minnesota Live.
Actually, you know what? Hold on.
Did Russ just leave? Okay, that was a hold on.
Yeah, he just left us.
So we have.
Hold on, Russ. Hold on. Bob, do you want to answer this one before Russ goes? Who's the best contact for that? Is that our email or is that someone?
Yeah, our email.
Okay. team@fantasycares.org. Shoot an email to team@fantasycares.org and one of us will
we'll figure it out. We'll get in touch with
someone. And oh man. Yeah, I don't have one. I gave mine away. I'm gonna see it in 3 weeks though. 3.5 weeks in Vegas.
Yeah, we need to get more Kenny Hill jerseys.
I know. I
tried.
Does Kenny Hill know that he's become a thing on our show?
He was trending.
Get Kenny Hill trending.
All right, so Alex, you have your choice of Blockbuster, Netflix, Warner Brothers, Mighty Ducks, Draft Day, or Caddyshack. Those are the 6 shirts we have left with large sizes.
Ooh.
Like I should have had all of these shirts individually opened in Windows so we can
I mean, I could probably have found a design that had every shirt up on it, but that would be searching for something.
He says draft day, please. SFB no matter what.
Oh man, I didn't even get to go and pull up the pictures of everything.
Look at that.
Hey, no, they're in the store.
I like when they're in the chat and they're like, "Here's my answer. We got you." That's I like it. I like it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're in there though too. Look at that.
Our dedicated viewers know what's in the store.
Yeah.
Well, I was in the middle of. You can see I am not a large. I was in the middle of sharing my screen when they gave an answer, so I ran away. Oh, here's that shop we were talking about, shopfantasycares.com. The new logo that had the new design, I should say, that has been added was the Podathon logo, which Paramount, alliteration, beautiful. I love it. I will be owning that t-shirt. I'm very, very excited for it.
I'm excited for it too. And Scott Frankel with the worst news I've ever heard in my life. Well, maybe not so much.
Oh, but it's hey Scott, but it's a dry heat.
The worst news I've heard in the last 10 minutes.
It's a dry heat.
It's 10 degrees cooler in the shade.
I mean, that is absolutely a thing. I was in Vegas earlier this year and the temperature was quite warm, but the shade was like not bad at all. My parents retired to Arizona. I have been down there on 106-degree days that, when we're in the shade, it's, it's not great, but I would take 106 degrees in Arizona in the shade over Minnesota at 80 degrees in the humidity. You know what I mean? The humidity up here that's what'll kill you.
All right, Alex, it appears that we do not have your address. So if you can now that I have your shirt size, keep your shirt on in the DMs. Either at Dynasty Outhouse or at FantasyCares.org. Give us your address and we will get this exact shirt sent over to you.
Awesome. It's very awesome. But at some point, hot is just hot, though, right? For temperature, it's just.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
It's just hot. It's uncomfortable.
I don't do well in the heat. Like I like air conditioning.
Yes. Yep. I like that too. Yeah. Ooh, 65 in SoCal right now. It's going to be a fun run, these live events. We're 26 days away from the first one. That feels like a very short amount of time for the amount of stuff that needs to get done, doesn't it, Russ? And Bob?
Yeah. We'll get plenty of time.
I don't know. There are certain things that can't be done until scoring is announced. And who knows when that's going to happen.
Well, definitely by Thursday.
Definitely by Thursday.
11:59.
So much if I don't have it done by then.
I go live at midnight at 12:01 Thursday morning. That's a lie. I will be asleep.
Will you?
Yes. You see this, Gray? It's not just here for show. Old man. I'm in bed by 10:30. I wake up at 7.
Yeah. Someone asked if Nashville live draft is full. I believe all the live drafts, at least the US ones, are full right now. Every once in a while we'll get a drop, but yeah, I think they're all full.
Yeah, our body heat overpowered whatever air conditioning was at New York Live last year. It got warm in there to the point where you were glad to go outside, even though it was probably warmer because there was at least a little bit of a breeze.
Jordan, I don't know about this. Points correlated to yards and touchdowns. That feels like a stretch. However, I do want to. I would like a banana suit. That sounds fun. Kind of like the hot dog suit skit from Think You Should Leave. I like that idea. Yeah, there's 2 Londons, and that might be what this guy's talking about. There's 2 openings in London. I believe are the only 2 openings there are currently.
There could be 11 openings in the central New Jersey Russ's basement draft.
There is 11 openings.
Quit trying to get people to come to your basement, Russ.
I just don't like leaving the house. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to go places.
Yeah, I wish platforms had this.
It's
really on the stat providers, honestly. But I've been told hard no for many years. Hard no for directly from the platforms, multiple platforms. They all are like, no, sorry, Scott.
Oh boy! All right, that's
pants will be optional. Roger's in. He lives apparently like 15 minutes from me.
Well, that'd be fun. So we gave out the shirt. Anything else we want to do before we go?
I think we're good for today. We've been going for 40 minutes. We gave a shirt away.
Yeah. Yep.
We showed the amazing designs that are already up at shopfantasycares.com or fantasycares.org/shop. You can get there any way you want. You know what you could do? You go to fantasycares.org/shop. You buy your stuff, and then just go up and delete that word shop and go to fantasycares.org and just hit that donate button and donate some money also, because you could do that there.
I like any of that. And like many have guessed recently, the over the course of the last couple of months with the scoring, with the new kickoff rules, it does feel like a good year to bring back some return stuff. We've had it in the past. Recently it's been just the touchdowns, but if I do, I would want it to make a difference, to mean something, because adding your average 1 for 25-yard kick return and 1 for 10-yard punting, that's been around forever, and it doesn't make that much of an effect on drafts. If I do something with return stuff, it's probably going to be something that might actually come into play. Something that's important, something that matters. Maybe some just big bonus scoring for it or something. I don't know. We'll find out.
Joey. Sadly, I know that no, it is not, because the Showgirls lettering, because I remember it had
the leg
It was pink writing. It was not this. Like, Filthy Gyrating is a play on the name of the movie itself. If you can't figure that one out, that's on you, man.
Is gyrating?
He's joking, because I know he's a movie person. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with us on a random. What day is it? I don't even remember anymore.
It's a Monday. It's only Monday. Good.
Oh.
That means I have 3 days before Russ ruins SFB scoring.
Or
2.5.
Does it great? You don't know. I don't know. I'm not planning it. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see.
Well, thank you, everyone, for spending your Monday afternoon with us. We appreciate it. We love you all. Thank you for everything you all do to help this keep going and be everything as amazing as it is. And I don't know, which button should I push? I think I'm going to press. I want to go back to the future. Oh man, that's still, we're not. It didn't stop. It's still, we're